Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 17th of August 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we'll be jumping on our Night Elf character and work on unlocking the recolours to their heritage armour. From what I understand, this requires going through the Emerald Dream campaign and then through a separate quest line upon its completion. It might take us a wee bit, so let's get started in earnest. Hope you're all doing well today. That your weekend starts off well. Have a well-earned rest. Have a fun old day. Enjoy yourselves. For us, why does it put me in my mining gear every time I log in on it? I don't know. Right. First things first while we're here, just to make sure we grab any armour upgrades we can get from our newly appointed warbank of stuff. Right. Let's have a gander. Won't need a cloak. 385. These aren't going to be the most useful upgrades, I don't think, because they're from ages ago, a lot of these. The item level's not quite there. Ring. Not as good. Bracers. 319. 5 wouldn't take that one. That's mail. None for our Death Knight. Ooh. Better boots. Happily take better boots. And an offhand, that's not going to do all for us. We'll take the 2 bits we can. Whoops. It's all sorted. Let's see. All that. Much better. Clashes with our transmog a bit, but that's fine. Let's sell the other bits off. You take my garbage, please. I'm sure I'll tell you about them sometime, my dear. Right. Do we have a weekly in the Emerald Dream that essentially kept... I'm not doing those two, I'm afraid. Right. Might help is if we just have a quick old look up here. So there's like a... Oh, I can't quite remember the name of it. Catalyst engine? Where you can take bits of gear throughout Dragonflight and turn them into tier sets. Which is something I believe is coming along in the War Within as well. It's a nice way, especially for a non-raider like myself, just to get bits of tier gear, get a tier set. More importantly, unlock those transmogs. We'll see if any are available to us. Ah, there we go. Hello. 1 bit of gear. It's not... Oh, we haven't got the appearance. That's fine. Shame. I was hoping there'd be more. Alright, I'll take more appearances. Now, we need to head into the Emerald Dream and go through the quest line. I had a bit of a scout earlier to see if Taronda was waiting outside of the raid to give us the quest. Conflicting reports on how to access it. It might require a Firat kill from LFR, which is fine, like that. That wouldn't have been too much of a bother, depending on if we can actually... Oh... Because they're all empowered. Oh dear. We will see if that requirement is necessary. But in any case, we still have to get through the Emerald Dream itself first. It's been not quite a victory lap around Dragonflight, but it certainly will be a look into the last big patch, and you can see there's the Harbinger questline, the War Within itself. Might be a good idea just to get them done on the channel anyway. And we'll make our way over to the Dream. Given the tree's already here as well. The new Night Elf home. A nice little space. There's a lot of little transmogs hidden about. There's a nice reason to go around, just have a look. Not a huge amount of other stuff going on. But in terms of just pure real estate, there's a lot there. There's a lot of folks to think player housing one day there. Quite possibly. I'm sure, thinking long term, the WoW team is certainly looking at all their options. I know Guild Wars 2 just added player housing as a whole, and that seems to be going quite well for them. As one would expect. Folks love being able to decorate their house.
Today. Free our friends before their meals.
I'm sorry, Tuskar friend. We are needed elsewhere. This character home. Flavkir was kind of a Death Knight built out of the idea of, oh no, everything's gone wrong for Night Elves, and when the whole Teldrassil thing came in, they added more customizations, like burn scars and stuff for the Death Knights especially. Just to fit in with what has conspired.
Hello, champion.
Hello, Mirifra. There are a couple of little movies here as well. You know what? We'll play these just for continuity's sake.
My brother believed he could control me. This rage inside my heart. My sister believed she could tame me. My fury will not be sated. The aspects believed they could imprison me. But my hatred cannot be contained. They know what is coming. That the unyielding flame draws closer. Ever closer. Even now, they cling to one another in the dark. Lost in their dream. Deceived by those who squandered our birthright. Betrayers. All of them. So it falls to me to make them pay. Their suffering has just begun.
I thought that was a pretty good setup. Like, Farak was just a fun old villain. Like, quite moustache twirling the evil, but in that vein. The rest of the context, it being planted at the end of Shadowlands.
This seed is everything. So many beloved souls entrusting their fate, their hopes to us.
Are we certain it will be safe?
Come. Here, by Elune's grace, this gift will be kept hidden from those who would wish it harm. Yet the time will come when it must leave the cradle of the dream and take its place in our world.
And when it does, its protection will fall to us.
My beloved Kaldori, all you have suffered, all you have given will not be in vain. This I swear to you.
What is it, my love?
Just a feeling that this time will be different.
Ottaranda's really been through the ringer. Come out the other side.
The dream
Right.
must be protected.
I swore that the tree would be kept hidden and safe in the dream. Now all we have worked for is under threat by flame. I will not fail. I must not fail. If you do not fully understand what is at stake, I can show you. The dream as we know it might change forever.
Dreams guide you.
Not so long ago, the world tree was planted within the Emerald Dream. There we have kept it safe. Now our enemies have found their own way into the dream. We must unite and protect it. The tree has so much promise and potential.
May your dreams be peaceful.
We protected the tree by guarding all entrances to the Emerald Dream. Now Farak has found allies to open the way for him. I will do the same for you and our allies. The Green Dragonflight cannot do this alone. Through this portal, we will enter the dream together and protect that realm and all that grows within it.
Is it time to go already?
Off they all go. Let's do a quick wave for what eventually will be a short later today. Maniacally happy smile. Oh, it works for her. Again, the Emerald Dream itself is a place that WoW players have wanted to visit and go to for a long time. And I think while many would have wished it to be a full expansion, I think that might have been a little much. Thank you. Quite catch their dialogue in time. Be a good bit of practice for me with the War Within coming.
Our flight stands unified once more.
How do you feel about this moment, Marifra? So much has been lost by the Night Elves and so quickly. Now there is finally a chance to heal and grow. First we face Farak, and my dearest wish is there will be new opportunities for new growth, new life, and a new future. What do you want me to see?
Behold, a Mirdrasil,
Oh,
a new world tree, soon to bloom and be born into Azeroth. The very embodiment of the cycle of life, its boughs infused with the souls of the Kaldori. Until the tree crosses over into our world, we must defend this symbol of hope from... No! We must save them!
no, immediately to the right, just off camera. How did we not see this?
What would you ask of me?
Farak's power threatens the fabric of the dream. We must hurry to save the realm. This Drake will aid you.
For a Mirdrasil. Is it time
Oh.
to go already?
This was an introduction to another dragon riding mount. At the time, to unlock a new one for customization. There's the accessibility option, or we can just go and eat these flames. Just a quick way to unlock more customization, more themed for the patch. Worked well enough. Oh, Cenarius over there in the side. We must gather more allies to our side. Will the allied gods come? Some have, yet we must summon more and rally the denizens of the dream. It's his first appearance in Warcraft 3. The Night Elves and the Orcs getting murdered by Grom. Being a demigod though, pretty much just got back up again eventually. Has helped us throughout several different expansions. I think the first time that really stood out to me was Cataclysm and Molten Front stuff. So the armour they're wearing, that is the goal. That is the recolour we do not have with the blue and the white. Who are you? For eons we have watched over the dream. We suffered onslaughts and defeats, but we must hold here. The flames cannot reach our heart. I am Cenarius, and I am Lord of the Forests. I taught the Night Elves how to fully embrace nature as druids, and I defend the Emerald Dream. My path has not always been an easy one, nor have I always been on the correct side of wars. But I have returned stronger than ever. I will stand with Merifra and the Dragonflights as they help to bring the World Tree into Azeroth. Frak may attack the tree at any moment. We will need the help of the other wild gods. So these are like different demigods in the WoW stuff. Wild gods, as they said. There's some crossover with the lower. I'm still not 100% sure how all that works out. This helped a little bit, at least with introductions, and Goldrin here I remember from the Wolfheart book with Varian quite well. The Emerald Dream is home of nature's wild gods. We will need their strength and their power to counteract the damage that Farak has brought to this realm. First to seek out is Goldrin. The ancient wolf has a fondness for Azeroth and mortals, so he is sure to aid us. Others may need more convincing. I will meet you nearby in the fields of Reverie, where dryads and keepers reside. We'll meet with the rest of the Kaldori at the base of the tree. There we have set up the heart of our defense. Very well. We will send reinforcements to you as soon as possible. Come, Slavka, let us seek out the others. I wish at the time, especially for a big questline going through the zone, that will have been fully voiced across the board. Perhaps that's something in their pipeline they can do in future. Hey, there he is. Hello, Goldrin.
Continue their onslaught.
See,
Our help is needed quickly.
he's got it for like the world quest.
Your strength is impressive.
A mortal dares to walk the dream, always an impressive feat. And at such a difficult time, the Druids of the Flame dares to set our home ablaze. So little has changed here in so long. The paths are still difficult to navigate. Now change is coming. Perhaps I can help you face it. Who are you? I am the fangs of rage, the ferocity of a cornered beast, the starving hunter on a blood scent. I am the briefest, brightest moments before your death on the battlefield, strength that only comes from insurmountable odds. A ghost of a god, known by many for rage and fury do not discriminate. Let's see. I answer the call of the pack. Together we will defend the dream and the tree. And then he bounds off. Bye, Goldrin. Next. We're ignoring the world quest for now. We just want to try and get through. I'm not speedrunning it. We got plenty of time. And excuse me. You're really spoiling the moment if you're just going to sit here. Let's get him out of the way. You. Do you mind? I try to remember how to play Frost. Probably not doing as much damage as we could be, but such is having lower gear. There you go. Goodbye. Panzu, Lord of Change. Very cool little owl model.
What a fascinating creature.
And the fancy voice. What have we here? A mortal whose mere presence changes the dream? You are very interesting indeed. Who are you? I am the cool, fresh scent in the air just before the rain. I am the face you can't quite remember. I am the harbinger of change. I am the reaper of consequence. I serve the unending flow of life, and I am the victim of its stagnation. Do I speak the truth, mortal? Or do I deceive you with my grandeur? I was hoping you would tell me. Fascinating character he is.
Now, why would I want to stop
There's some VO.
from changing? I think I will wait and see what happens. Try not to die, mortal.
Just absolutely mocking. To the next one. Arrows of Reverie. Hello. The Cassified?
Dream beneath the trees.
The flowers slowly turn to flame. Petals are not consumed, but they burn brightly. Who are you? I am an elder dryad, one of the defenders of the dream. For ages I have protected and nurtured these groves, yet they never seem to grow more verdant. They merely remain. They hibernate. Would it matter at all if they were not here? Would these fields stay exactly as they have, or must something dire happen for them to finally renew? Right then, let's go help.
Aid a friend, or to seek renewal.
Both? Question mark?
The portals are open!
No.
The flames are here!
She's very very upset. I wonder if one day WoW will get past that need to make every important quest NPC just tower above us and be huge. I don't really know how else you solve the problem. Scenarios. We are too late. Farak's forces have already begun their attack on the Dream. Right. The Druids of the Flame are opening a way into the Dream for Farak's forces. Every moment more of them enter. We must stop this rising tide before it becomes a flood. Alright, we'll kill them. Powerful foes lurk among the enemies Farak summoned into the Emerald Dream. I have not seen Cassafine since she came up out of her the burrows. Find her and assist our allies by striking down these leaders. We will, let's go kill them all. Oh, and he's going in. He will be going in. Last shot of the Primalists, the Druids of the Flame, all of Farak's machinations. We can get them all deaded, it's fine. Nothing's feeling alright here. Oop. Now we need that up so we can make obliterate AoE. Yes, it's coming back to me, it's coming back to me. A little bit. Tiny creature, no! Why have you done this? Can't wait towards the boss that way.
I need to get closer.
How dare. Ooh, little icy spikes. No, my dear. Frost. Didn't realise the RP implications of her being a Frost Death Knight. Literally to counteract flames. Fight our way through. Oop, who's the first one? Stormbrand Kamal. Come here. Nope. Green Dragon's just poofing away. Very mean. Yeah, I don't think we'll actually be in any danger. Our gear might not be great, but we're still not going to be absolutely in trouble. The other one is down that way. We'll kill these three as we go past. Boop. Oh, 4. Let's hit a lot of our buttons. Thank you, Frostworm. Yeah, as far as like the different patch zones go, I feel like the Emerald Dream did pretty well. At least I remember very much enjoying it when it was new. Right, where's the one here? You! That fancy kitty. Oh dear. People getting turned to the other side. You hate to see it. And even without being a Blood Death Knight, Death Strike pretty much just keeps us topped off, so I imagine we'll be fine. Very good, that's all of them. Push our way back to the centre. The new Dreamer in place of Ysera, for those who haven't been keeping up.
Tell me of your dreams.
There are too many portals, I cannot close them all.
Rest
I
well.
fought well, though I fear there is no stopping these forces now. They may forever reshape the dream.
Dreams guide you.
This is far worse than I thought. Every time we close a portal, Druids of the Flame open more. I fear greater dangers are waiting to come through.
May your dreams be
Primalists, Jaredin, and the Druids of the Flame all work together against us. But I can sense that this is not the last of them. Something powerful is trying to come through this portal. Just try to seal them out for as long as we can.
For as quickly as I close their portals, more come.
You just said that, me dear.
Look out!
Oh yeah, the big one. No.
Behold the weapons of Shadowflame and your end.
Follow me. Take the portal now.
Okay. Safe.
The dream must be
I'm
protected.
glad you made it out. We have no choice but to retreat to the tree before Farak's forces arrive. And Elder Cassifine, fear that she has already been lost to this prophecy of flame.
Dreams guide you.
The tree has grown peacefully in the Emerald Dream since it was planted here. We have watched over it and nurtured it. And now, just when it is about to leave the cradle of this realm and enter Azeroth, our enemies see it as a means to further their own plans. It is so much more. Come, let us go to Amirdrasil.
Amirdrasil, crown of harmony. Grown of two realms, a window between death and life.
You're just going to vanish, aren't you?
Its
Oh,
seed
nope.
was gifted to Tyrande by the Winter Queen. Here in the Emerald Dream, it thrives. But there are others who would seize its power and use it for their own ends. We cannot let them. We of the Green Dragonflight
Bloody horns.
and countless lost souls have pledged to keep it safe. We must be vigilant until it takes its place in the world.
Merifra, we must speak. One of the Elder Dryads approaches. She is not herself. She is one with the flame. This is the odd thing, it's like, where was the coherent voice acting? That's something I hope is sorted for all patches of the War Within.
Ishnu Allah.
Hello, Tyrande. The Kaldori will stand and defend this tree. We have lost too much to lose hope. What does a Amirdrasil mean? Big old question. Oh no. The button! Where is Malfurion? Is he asleep? That button as well.
Heed the
Later
voice,
then.
Melun.
We arrive just in time. We must intercept Cassifine before she can do any harm to the tree or to us.
For Amirdrasil.
Druids of the Flame pose more of a threat than I realized. Not only do they let Farak and his forces pour into the dream, but they also tempt the dream's denizens to the flame. We cannot dwell on how this happened. It pains me greatly, but Elder Cassifine must be stopped. Go with Tyrande and end the Dryad. Oh, give her a better sword as well. Sure.
Is it time to go already?
Kaldor, I have intercepted Elder Cassifine at the edge of Amirdrasil. We will strike her down if we must, Merifra. Go, Tyrande, and you as well, Slavka, though it pains me to lose yet another friend. We have no time, and no choice. Whee! Hello. This is why we're here. This armor. We'll get there.
The Lords of Fire return and bring new life.
Nope. We get our little ghost arm to go boop. We get our big frostworm to go freeze. Some frost. Get the interrupt. Oh, didn't quite interrupt that one. Pillar for more damage. Tyrande tanking for us means we're perfectly fine. I wish they'd use, as the NPCs, just some fancier stuff every now and then. Just something a little fancier, a little more showy. She's casting some moon stuff, don't get me wrong.
Fight for ashes.
Sorry, my friend. What tempted them to the flame? Why do they embrace it and deny our people a home? I know, Tyrande, it's been a rough time for all you Nelfs out there. Oh, Alexstrasza's here. The Emerald Dream is a place of wild magic. Learn to read. Wild nature, magic, and life. It saddens me to see one of ours come to this end. I hope she is not the first of many. Wait, do you hear that? Oh no. Let's take this blade.
Is it time to go?
Ah, fire! Between Firak and a hard place. Ah! I hear approaching wings and smell shadow flame. Firak is here. Mirafra's anger is quiet, but terrible. Gareth's pain will not go unanswered.
Rest well.
Hang on. Before I'm with you, let me just equip this sword. Swap that for that one. Bob this one. We'll sort our Death Knight runes another time. Hey, it's more leafy green. It works with the outfit. Let's go.
May your dream.
I knew you would come.
Chasing fire like glittering moths.
How I have longed for you to witness it, Alexstrasza. This world tree, the heart of its great power, filled with shadow and flame. But now that you and your champions have gathered, why wait? I should just end you now!
The defeat of this treacherous queen would be a glorious
Both of them being the same voice actor is funny.
plan, Firak. Remember your brilliant plan to humble, humiliate, and break them? Open the way to the temple. Then the tree will be yours.
Die! Yes! And once I take what is mine, my foes will perish in flames!
Much fire.
What would you ask of me?
He left the tree alone? Does he have another objective? And why is he listening to that druid of the flame?
For a Mirdrasil.
Firak has withdrawn from Mirdrasil, but that only increases my concern. He must have another target within the Emerald Dream. Pardon me. We must convene with the others at the base of the tree. Tyrande and the Kaldori have established a base camp. We need to speak with Alexstrasza to determine our next step.
Dreams guide you.
The others will meet us at the base of Mirdrasil. Everybody just fades away. Soldiers all do. It's a little easier when the dragons fly off and then fade away. And just Please give some warning, Dragon Queen. And go straight into that tree, why don't you? I noticed how in one of the lead-in patches for the War Within, some NPCs do have to move, and they walk all the way to the next bit. I was like, my goodness, I hope we see more of that. Right, so this was like our base camp staging zone for this entire zone in the Dream. For all its different quests and secrets, world boss, hidden things, gearing, side quests, all kinds of stuff. We're again just going to be focusing on the main campaign.
Our flight stands
Now we have a
unified
moment
once
to
more.
breathe. We can begin to think about what we will do next. I know that we are stronger with you on our side. Oh.
Rest well.
Hey. Oh, right. Is that all account-wide now? It is. I forgot they did that. Awesome. Kaldor have set up a temporary base beneath the boughs of a Mirdrasil. With hope and hard work, this encampment will become permanent when the tree enters our world. Feel free to acquaint yourself with the provisions available, then return to me.
Is it tough?
Farak will return. He
Fair
cannot
enough.
control himself for long. Not even with guidance.
Marithra, this is your realm. Where shall we send our flights and our people to aid you?
We must know what our enemies seek in the dream. There are other places of power, such as the Wellspring Temple and the Eye of Ysera.
And the Druids of the Flame have opened the way for them all. I must know why they are here.
Then we will begin there. Tyrande, seek them out and uncover their aims. Viranoth, let us speak of the Primalists.
Right. Because when they do bob the voice acting in, most of the time, it's pretty good. Oh, you have a weekly quest as well. Have I done that one? I did. Give me some stuff. Yeah, old quest. Yeah, some crafting stuff and boots. Better boots. But take those. Hello, innkeep.
Peace be with you.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath branches and dream of a better future for... Listen, we'll be asleep forever if we fall asleep in this goddamn place. Then you had our upgrader.
We have slept long enough.
Who is no longer an upgrader because they got moved in the later patch. That's a fancy shaman get-up, isn't it? Very nice. Look at this place. There is so much to explore and take in. If my bet is correct, and it usually is, there are more adventures to be found out there. The possibilities are endless.
Farewell.
Interesting that they took it off these two. Did they just put them in Dalaran for armor upgrades?
How may I help?
I don't know. Sell and repair. Don't need this pelt. We'll keep the potions for now. We'll get rid of our spare stuff.
Be careful.
Oh. No. Come on, Silverdrake. Back to the others.
Hello, champion.
Tyrande has gone to investigate the Druids of the Flame, learn more about their purpose in the Emerald Dream, and identify their leaders. How could Night Elves and Dream Denizens turn to the Flame? I am confident that you and Tyrande can find the answer.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Try. Farak's forces have already set their plans in motion. We are one step behind and we need to catch up quickly. If we are to properly protect Amir Drasil. While you were on your way here, we received word of a suspicious-looking figures entering one of the nearby barrow dens. Tyrande already went to investigate. Seek her out and lend her your aid.
Is it time to go already?
Aye, aye, Captain. A seed that we don't need to do anything about. Go away. It did not go away. It stayed there on the quest log. No, it's giving me the wrong one. This one. There we are. The old barrow den. And it's on fire. Help is on the way. Rest assured, we will save as many as we can. Bit more haste, Tyrande. We are in a rush. Oh, you're tending to people. That's fine.
In her light, all truths are revealed.
Really defined shoulder muscles these days. Tyrande has really beefed out just to get stuff done. Your arrival is timely, Death Knight. I require another set of hands.
The Kaldorai will.
Barrow dens are meant to be places of rest and communion. To attack one in the heart of the dream itself is more than merely wicked. It is cruel.
We will fight to protect our future.
It seems the Druids of the Flame wasted no time in seeking to expand their influence. Deep within these barrow dens, some manner of corruption has taken root. It will spread if left unchecked, consuming the entire den before expanding outwards to threaten the rest of the dream. Time is short, Slavka. Delve into the barrow, seek out the sources of the spreading flame, and excise them before the smouldering embers can grow and spread. We will.
Do not lose faith.
The flame did not take root here on a whim. No doubt there are servants of the Firelands cloistered within, trying to spread their flame to the creatures that reside within these barrows. We must do what we can to save those who can still be saved, and mete out swift justice to the heretics that lurk within. Heretics, you say? The druids of the flame may be traitors to the dream, but they still possess the requisite knowledge to cross into it. No doubt that is why Firak made allies of them. I will remain here and tend to any wounded that you send me. Safety of the barrow's denizens must come first. Take care, Slavka. These fanatics are as dangerous and unpredictable as the flames they seek to spread. That's alright, we'll just wander right through. Ow. It's alright, my character's dealt with this before. She'll be fine.
So you've arrived at last.
I have.
I had hoped to meet you before things began in earnest.
Always get lost in these goddamn things. Like some old classic WoW vibes in the Barrow Dens. Just a structure that has been around in the game for ages. You'd see it all over like the Night Elf early zones. Goodbye, flamey tree. There you go. This one a dead end? It is. I knew this would happen immediately. Now missing those extra bumps of move speed from Remix. Let's see. Up and round. A bit of ice on the sword. Subtle little spell effects I'm trying to pay increasingly attention to.
Free to act as you please. We were free once, unbound by the fetters of mortality. Perfect beings, blessed by the world's stewards.
And it would be nice for some acknowledgement being a night elf and a dead one. But obviously that would require a lot of extra work on the dev team's part when time is so very limited. It's odd nods here and there, and again this whole questline we're gunning for is a nod in and of itself to specific night elf characters, so I wanted immortality. Well, that never goes well, does it? That was too close. Thank you, whoever you are. Ryad's always very peppy and cheery. Oh, you're frozen. Out of the way. Hierophant. Ascension was in my grasp. On fire, on fire, on fire. What a horrid excuse for druids. The indignant response. Leave them alone. This stagnant dream will be renewed. Nope. It will not. We will sort things out. I forget that got reworked, so it's now much stronger.
Answer the call of the wild.
That was too close. Thank you, whoever you are. Right, for repeating dialogue, I won't be repeating it myself. Kind of doing it on instinct, though. Oh. Ow. Excuse me. This one. Brilliant power for that one. Oh! Right, we just spam Death Strike and we're fine. Thank you, Frostworm. Don't stand in the garbage.
Need a target.
You cannot extinguish our fire. I'll try, though.
We could find that world again, if you wished. An unending world, preserved in flame.
Take frosty scythe damage. Ah!
Too far away.
Very good. Ow. I found you. Hello.
There you are. I was beginning to think you had lost your way.
I did. Literally, I did.
Anna, you've set an entire barrow ablaze. What madness is this?
Teldrassil opened my eyes to the truth. We cannot save our people through force of will alone, Night Warrior.
We tried.
People have seen enough forests burn, Norana.
Whatever these fanatics promised you, it is not worth the toll the Firelands would exact.
I have simply promised these fanatics the birthright they are due. The fire will return to us, the eternity that your draconic keepers continue to hoard for themselves.
Not at this
Wait,
point in the story.
Norana,
I knew Norana once, champion. I hesitated. It will not happen again. Join me on the surface, and we will attempt to track her down.
I love her voice acting. So she's got so much more little emphasis. The growling words, just anger and disappointment. It's oh. That was the quick way out, Tyrande. Tyrande, no. Not another Barodon, please. Let me out. Drop down. Ah, safe. Yeah, the dragons aren't immortal at this point. At least not in the same way. That happens at the end of all this. That feels a bit weird. Maybe just believing lies. Propaganda still works. You have my thanks, Anduifu. I never know the owl's name. Worry not, we will track them down. Just remember, she's more grit. She's more grit.
What would you ask of the Kaldori?
Norana Morninglight. She was an initiate at the Temple of the Moon in Darnassus in the years following the birth of Teldrassil. She was always such a kind, quiet soul. I thought her dead. Instead, she now walks amongst the Druids of the Flame.
There is a time for patience, and a time for action.
Tyranda's expression wavers between sadness and conviction. These are not Fandral Staghelm's Druids of the Flame. To think that someone as kind and compassionate as Norana would count herself among them. We may never truly understand the depth of the scars left by the fallen boughs of Teldrassil.
Our foes will know our fury.
Not a day goes by where I do not mark the memories of those that fell at Teldrassil, consumed by a fire that I could not quell. Be they Kaldori or Dryad, I will never again let the cries of the anguished go unanswered, not while I still draw breath. Oh, of course. I'm not sure. Crit and haste? Crit and versatility? Versatility means we take less damage, but I think we're still fine. Yep. Oh, and upgrade. Thank you. Oop. Leafy. I like the white bear. And if where's this owl's there? I wish there was a button you could like pronounce name. You know what I mean? And if it tells me of the smoke rising from a grove to the west, Norana's new allies are not exactly the subtle sort. I do not care what her motivations are. I will not allow her to set another inch of this land ablaze. Ride for the western groves. However, the Druids of the Flame plan to seek their so-called rebirth. We will do all we can to stop them.
There is a time for
Tyrande.
And a time for action.
And if her tells me the Druids of Flame have claimed a grove to the west, no doubt this is where our quarry lurks. As you walk over there slowly and vanish, my dear. Oh, no, she's going to mount. Make haste. Every moment we delay provides the zealots another chance to spread that burning ground. Oh dear. Hard problem to solve, because then if you have to wait for the NPCs to get over there, you know, you just fly ahead and go 4 times as fast, if not more than they do. You wait for them to go up. Like, I understand. You don't want just escort feeling quests. It's just silly. Yeah, we made it. Much fire.
It is my honor to serve Elune.
Norana, you were always such a kind and quiet soul. To think that you would help spur something so foul. There is much to be done.
Do not lose faith.
When Fandral died, I thought we had seen the last of the Druids of the Flame. These zealots seem different somehow. The source of their power and the threat they pose to the world are similar enough.
We will fight to protect our future.
We allowed ourselves to be distracted. We thought the Druids of the Flame had followed us into the dream, and they clearly arrived before we did. With Amedrasil so close at hand, we cannot allow them to plant their ashen roots here. Release their prisoners, ransack their supplies, do whatever you can to ensure this burning corruption does not spread further.
Heed the voice of Elune.
The Druids of the Flame will not allow you to proceed unfettered once your intentions here become clear. They are my kin, my brothers and sisters under Elune, but they seek to undo all that we have toiled for. Their machinations would condemn countless lives to an all-consuming inferno. I won't allow it. We cannot allow it. Disrupt their rituals, destroy their supplies. If they raise their blades against you, cut them down.
Our foes will know our fury.
Immortality. Is that truly what this is about? Is that the lie these zealots have sold them? My people have suffered so much. I will not allow these sycophants to sell them seeming eternity built upon a burning pyre of innocent lives. Disrupt their camp and break their ranks. I will seek out their leader and show them how foolish it is to tempt the ire of Elune. It means more when I'm a night elf and she is my boss, my leader, my... It's not queen. High priestess? I think that was the name. Hello. Big stone and fire bears. It's feeling like good practice when we get to war within stuff. Grab all the stuff. We can probably pull a few more than one at a time. One of these is a world quest at the same time as the story quest. Punch our way through. Have a swig of our now very cold and sad tea. Make sure you all do the same out there. Stay hydrated. Have yourselves a drink. Oh yes, very cold indeed. Boop. Break these little totems. Hit. Smacked. It's Furak, just burning everything down. Some... Oh, I mean, we might as well while we're here. Not really going to need it. But I just like the gathering. What can I say? 1, 2... Scorpion and Kitty. Give it. A little mining get up that pops up out of nowhere. Need to find captured denizens as well. We'll probably ignore the scorpion. Just as a matter of saving time. There we go. Right, where are these captured people? Here we go. Let's free him. Old, almost Titan Watcher-esque statues as well buried in the ground. We didn't really get as much of like the trippy, weird, out there parts of the Emerald Dream. I'm sure it's something they can return to one day as well. I imagine with all the void stuff coming in the War Within, the nightmares that are still planted within the Emerald Dream somewhere might well blossom at the same time. We know there's like some iconography with roots with Xal'atath, the new antagonist. There's some like rumours or speculation about a picture in one of the first Chronicle books with all the old gods on a page and then just the border around it having these corrupted looking roots. And that might be an inkling or a little hint and a tease towards Xal'atath's origins. We've seen for some of the footage of the War Within zones that in some of the areas there are massive roots just going up into the ceilings of the various underground places. It's a lot to think about. I look forward to discovering it all as well. I'm sure folks who have played through a load of questlines on the beta have gotten plenty of information, but I've managed to stay pretty clear of them. Right, let's try and free more folks. Be free, fairy dragons, be free. Some more draconium over there. Give it to me. Yes. This also sets up kind of, again, for those watching, the pace of things when we get into the War Within. It will be a lot of doing the main quest line, going through and doing side quests. Obviously, we're not doing all of those here, but they'll always be going and gathering for stuff. Broke also being a blacksmith and a miner. It'll take a while before we get that full alt train of different professions up and running, because we'll be focusing on the main story and the delves and maybe even some PvP come the War Within itself. I know when you hit max level there is more story as well to do. It's exciting. We're going to go from bits to tick off and not too many things to do to there is so much to do. I am no longer in a position to burn through 8 hours a day trying to do it. But we'll get there. Don't have to rush. Alright. One more. Et voila. Let's go find Tyrande. Spin! You are safe. Good. The denizens that you rescued are burned and bruised, but they should survive, thanks to your efforts.
These are the children of Elune.
Even as warped by flame as they are, these druids have not forgotten the way to the dream. It will be difficult to keep them out entirely. Still, without a proper base of operations, they will struggle to expand their influence. Your deeds today will help ensure Amidrisil's safety against the spreading fire. See both waste, haste mastery, haste versatility. We'll do haste mastery.
The Kaldorai will endure.
To think, after all we have been through, that any druid would dare to warp the dream in such a way. These druids are an affront to the suffering that the Kaldorai have endured.
Do not lose faith.
Oh, bit of achievement. You've arrived just in time. Norana lurks beyond the ridge. She appears to be taking part in some manner of ritual alongside a man who appears to be their leader. These are powerful druids and their strength is amplified by their ties to the Firelands. Taking the blade to all of them at once would be foolish. Still, the least we can do is disrupt their ritual. If we send them scattering, we buy ourselves time, and an opportunity to press the advantage elsewhere.
Heed the voice.
Let's do it! While you were disrupting their camp, and Ifer took, I'll never say his name right, took the liberty of discerning Norana's location. She stands with the so-called Prophet of the Flame just beyond the terrace. We have a chance to behead this foul serpent, and I intend to take it. Whatever ritual they seek to invoke, we must put a stop to it. We do not have much time. Speak to me when you are ready to strike. Yes.
The Kaldorai will endure.
After you, High Priestess. Or is it after me?
I speak for my people.
Oh, there we go.
Behold, I bless you with the embers of Ragnaros. We must ensure Varrock makes way for the new Fire Lord. A crown of flame will reign over Azeroth. You all have seen the destruction caused by Tyrande.
She refused to join us in the restoration of our people's immortality.
These lies poison my people against me.
She would bring a tree of death into the world, condemning the Kaldorei to the Shadowlands.
Traitors! Apostates! This madness ends here!
Angry Tyrande. Best Tyrande. Let's go. Use all of our stuff. Get Frozen Bird. Get yanked by my silly extra arm. It's such a dumb looking ability. I would have preferred a more frosty one. There weren't that many options on that side of the tree. It'd be cool if those blazing feathers were actually aimed at me. But it's fine. It's dealt with. It is done. We regroup with the denizens you saved. Hooray! See, look, here you didn't need to teleport 5 feet to Tyrande. Here it would have been fine.
The goddess gives me strength.
His so-called prophet purports to represent the interests of the Kaldorei, but I see him plain enough. He craves power, and he exploits the fear and suffering of the Kaldorei to claim it. His work must not continue, not while I yet draw breath. We've done all we can here. For now, we must return to Amirdrasil.
Our foes will know our fury.
The Druids of the Flame are nothing more than allies of convenience to Firak and his ilk. Nevertheless, they present a dire threat to the well-being of Amirdrasil, to say nothing of the rest of the dream. The victory we earned here today was hard fought, but it only served to stem the tide. No doubt the Prophet and the Priestess have already reunited with their erstwhile allies. We should return to Marifra. She needs to know of this.
There is a time for patience, and a time for
Though
action.
it pains me to say it, I understand how these zealots have swayed so many of my people to their cause. The Kaldorei have suffered time after time, tragedy after tragedy. The Druids of the Flame promised them relief, purity, salvation. She's going way fast. I'm reading the stuff on the left. But it is a lie. We cannot burn away the scars we have suffered. They will forever be a part of us. We must return to Amirdrasil. Our fight is not over. Not while Firak yet remains to threaten all we have worked for. Alright, off we go then. We should probably bind a half-stone here, just to make it easier.
Too powerful to face alone.
Big boss.
Gather what forces
It's alright, I do know how to fly.
remove this threat.
So many trees. So much verdant land to not bang into. Super Bloom event. Kicked off. You run around following a tree. Smack some things while you protect it. Get some silly powers along the way. It was an alright event. Alright, Marifra.
You must be protected.
I'm glad to see you return, Death Knight. Would that I could bid you a moment to rest for all the hard work you have done. Unfortunately, we've no such luxury. Where one flame falters, another flares in response. Amirdrasil remains in danger.
For if Firak's aim is to take the tree, why is he holding back?
Or more.
And why place his troops so far from his goal?
Firak craves power. The power to subjugate. Whatever he is planning, it is a means to this end.
We must go, observe his soldiers, and learn what they are up to.
But Queen Alexstrasza, I must...
Firak is my responsibility now.
Right, fair enough.
Are you worth my time?
We need to uncover exactly what Firak's plan is. He is holding his forces away from the tree. We do not know why. I can do some scouting, but direct conflict with Firak would not help our cause right now. Follow me further into the dream. There is a primalist encampment to the north. Let us start there so we can put an end to this madness. Alright, fair enough.
I will meet you near the primalist encampments to the northwest.
Whee! Oh, wait, yep, in. We turn to the inn. Here, bob our healthstone here. It's fine for now, just while we're doing these quests. Not difficult to set it again. We have our weird little engineer drill thing that can take us somewhere else, if needs be. Not quite sure how it works in the dream. We'll find out at some point. It'll be quite silly. Alright, up at that side. Don't get burned by the angry dragon. Here we are.
Approach. For all
My claws are here.
Viranoth? You have returned.
Bari, I had not expected Farak to put you on the front line.
I had not expected him to let us live.
Us? The others also live? I am pleased.
The grass here is too tall. Farak's assault on the Emerald Dream must be stopped. Who are the Claws of Viranoth? During my time with the Primalists, I commanded an elite squadron of primal dragons. They were called the Claws of Viranoth. The 4 Claws were my most trusted soldiers. They all possessed extraordinary talent, which made them quite useful. I am pleased to be reunited with them.
Stay true to your beliefs.
Very well. Farak may be brash, but he is no fool. If we are to save the dream, we must undermine his plan as quickly as possible. At their core, the Primalists are unorganized. Infiltrate their camp and search for any clues or information. The sooner we can take down Farak, once and for all.
We have much to do.
Hello, Burry.
As a member of the Claws of Viranoth, my loyalty lies with her.
You gonna give us a different answer?
Viranoth had a squadron that consisted of her most trusted primal dragons. There were 4 of us. Me, Zuzka, Lefka, and Tero. Originally, it was a purely tactical decision. A general who knows their soldiers well can better apply their talents. But beneath her cold exterior, I know she cares for us more than she lets on. She came back, didn't she? She did. She did. Full good guy mode, she went. Good hunting.
After Viranoth, I've got to find his voice, hang on.
Change of plan?
It's younger.
For Viranoth.
After Viranoth left, Farak put all 4 Claws of Viranoth on different tasks. He left me in charge of this camp and told me to keep the portals open at all costs. The Druids of the Flame are empowering the portals for the Primalist reinforcements to come through. We should close those portals and thin out their ranks. We will.
Fly high, stay free.
I'm going to forget your voice next time we see you and butcher it again. My apologies in advance. Alright, let's go do some fighting. Grabbing. Oi. Let me grab the stuff, you. Give me clues.
Viranoth neglected my power, but Farak will not. If I prove myself here, I could become as mighty as the Incarnates.
It's always power-hungry stuff. Close the portal. The elemental. Very good.
I need to get closer.
I really don't think my Night Elf would mind much cutting them down. It's like, after all we've been through? Really? That's another one. Come here. Come away, Primalist. Boop. Yeah. Grunt and attack noises always feel like they'd be the most ridiculous to record. voice acting. Just sat in a booth for hours on end.
I alone am worthy to receive this power. Farak chose me.
Sounds a little salty. Just a wee bit. No.
I will be the one to smash the barrier to pieces. Then Birnoff will see how wrong she was to leave us.
Oh. She just misses her friend and general. Keep going. A flame seed. Can't remember what you do. A buff to make things set on fire. Sure. Next clue.
Cinder summits will serve our needs. Only I am strong enough to harness the power within that mountain. Not these serpents. Too far away.
I'm sure it will go very well. Right, up we go to Viranoff.
Ready to fly.
Disrupted their forces should protect the dream for now. Boots or gloves? Or gloves indeed.
By wing and claw.
Oh, we got another hammer as we went. Absolutely. Get that on.
Do not be afraid. Power is no
Lefka
substitute
left
for
those
ideal.
notes.
That is your choice.
Talons ready.
Tero was another one of Viranoff's claws. He never wanted to attack the dream. Pardon me. And some of the primalists who served him may feel the same. See if you can convince them to join our side. I can put a mark of Viranoff on you, so Tero's troops will not attack you. Right away.
Take flight.
Oh, and then you want to give me a
Speak
quest.
quickly. Be gone then.
I had no idea my Allguard would still be willing to return to my side. I am happy to see them. When I chose to go to Alexstrasza, I told no one. I simply left. But we must learn more about Farak's plan before pursuing personal matters. Let us see what Burry can tell us.
Power. Burry, what did Farak say of his plan?
He separated any of us he feared would be loyal to you early on. Farak is fixated on the wellspring of life. That is all I learned. Tero was with Farak in a cave to the west not long ago.
Thank you, my friend.
And off we go. You're going to transform and fly off on... You're just going to vanish. Oh, nope, you are going to transform and go. It's a shame moving the camera up and just being hit by ground is always a bit of an issue. Okay. We get to talk and sway some. Hello. How about we be friends? The dream was a step too far. I'm loyal to Tero, and Tero was loyal to Viranoff. These two are now going to totally attack me. Didn't abandon us! I know, but... You know. He's not a chill guy. Stuff. How about you? If Farak turns the world to fire, where am I supposed to live? It's a very valid point. Tero wanted us to stand with Viranoff.
I will wait here.
I understand, but can I get that? There's a little thing there. I see it. What's that little seed you're sat on? If you'll just let me. Yeah, stuff. Ooh, dragon customization. Won't be using it much anymore, but I like to collect things. What can I say? Well, let's put those new gloves on. Right. Hard to tell when we're currently on fire. Yep, had that dialogue, and that's enough. go in and investigate the chasm. Oh, someone has already done the quest just before we did. Oh, they were already dead. Yeah. Poor Tero. Lifeless body lays motionless atop the stone. Tero's body is burned badly and beaten. 2 puncture wounds on his neck delivered the killing blow. A bite from a proto-dragon. The wound is too small for Farak. It came from someone much smaller. Is there anything else to be gleaned here? Oh, right. We have to kill something that has not yet spawned. Give it a moment. Am I still on fire? Why am I on fire for? Oh, let's not have that. Oh, I see. It's this druid here who has not spawned for us. Curse you, game. It's fine. We need some food. We got some health potions lying about. Apple, that'll do. That's pretty thematic. With a dream, we just eat an apple. Do I investigate the body again to draw this dude out, or will he just spawn, do you think? Right, do Death Knights need to eat? Is it entirely necessary for a Death Knight? Click again. Oh, yep, there we go, and then he gets up. Keep your hands off Lefka's prize. Big bear. Nope. Damn it. Don't stand in the circle. There we go. Oh. Slow walk. Oh.
Lefka, what have you done?
I removed an obstacle. You abandoned us to your regrets. Farak continued on the path to victory. Now, I have a mountain to explode.
What a silly lie.
I will stop Lefka. Mortal, take Bury and find Suska.
Aye.
Change of plan?
Tero was always protective of those he commanded. He would have wanted us to save who we can.
Good hunting.
Fair enough, we'll not rest until Tero is avenged. Let's see. Go with the necklace, I think. Or they're both necklaces. Bit.
Fly high, stay free.
Salt on the wellspring. Tero gave his life to protect the dream, which means we must see it through. Faranaf should be able to handle Lefka. We must find Suska. I hope Lefka did not attack her first. We should start looking near the wellspring. Meet me there so we can continue our search.
By wing and claw.
I will.
Come on. Suska should be closer to the wellspring.
I'm coming. You teleport. I'll be there in a moment. Yeah.
Ready to fly.
Do you see that? I think that's Suska. Look where he's indicating. Oh no.
We waste precious time. Dreamrender could cleave this barrier in an instant.
Is this simple task too much for you? Once the wellspring is filled with flames, my flames, it will set the entire realm ablaze. Then, through that tree, all Azeroth will burn. Yet you would have me squander my power to make up for your failures.
I only thought... Forgive me. We will bring this barrier down.
No. You will not.
Well,
And off he goes again.
There she is. You can get closer without me drawing their attention.
I can? I mean, I'm literally just gonna barrel straight towards it, but there we are. Excuse me. Oh. Suska, another claw of Virinoff.
What must be done?
Virak is a poor leader. His mission is doomed to fail. Do you have something new to say about him? By now I am sure you have heard of the Claws of Virinoff. I was a member as well. When we were separated, Virak found me to be the most capable. He left me in charge of his troops attacking the barrier. His mind is scattered. He cannot lead an army in his current state. This plan was doomed from the start.
Eyes open, claws ready.
Bury is here?
Fly free.
Try and get a gauge for the voice as we go. Bury? Virinoff? Once she left us at the mercy of Virak, we had no choice but to follow him. I do not know what the plan is, but he ordered me and these primalists to bring down this barrier. We have made little progress, but Virinoff will want us to slow him down. Some fragments of the barrier have chipped away. If you collect them, we can channel their energy back into the shield. Can I trust you to undo the damage that I have done? You can, and you're giving me pants.
After Virinoff left, Virak separated any who might be loyal to her. I was sent here to attack the barrier. I do not know where Tero and Bury are.
Ooh, I have some bad news.
Virak still trusted Lefka and sent her to detonate the Cinder Summit. She readily accepted. Once the barrier is gone, Virak will reach the wellspring and convert its life magic to flame. Lethka was always trouble. Now she is dangerous. We have damaged the barrier, but I think we can undo some of it.
I will try.
The wayward barrier magic can be channeled to restore it.
Let's see, tiny green crystals. Try to move through subtly. I also had a racial where you could stealth at one point, right? I don't think you could move, unless they got rid of that. Oh no, there it is. Oh, cancelled upon moving. Yes, okay. It's been a long time. Used to use that in Wharton Gulch. Doing very silly things. I don't know if it's like pure stealth as it maybe once was. Should press it and see what happens. Oh yeah, no, that seems to function as it used to. Suddenly Death Knight. Oh, don't phase. Don't phase it. Give it back. Yes. One more. Don't mind me. I'm just here, disrupting your plans. Foiling your goals. Give it. Hooray. Oh, you just go stand in the middle and do it. And suddenly, out of nowhere, druid magic. Lovely. And growth. Let's get out of here.
Claws are ready. We should regroup with the others.
Aye. To the hill?
You need me? Stay true to yourself.
Thank you for preventing his onslaught.
Fly low, stay sharp.
Power, eruption, and
Eyes
lies.
open, claws ready.
Bury told me that Lefka plans to ignite Cinder Summit, and Virinoff pursued her. Lefka revealed herself because she knew that Virinoff would go after her. The power in Cinder Summit can destroy this barrier. Or Virinoff. We have to go after them. And we will get chess piece.
Virinoff should be back by now.
Where is she?
Virinoff pursued Lefka to Cinder Summit. After we saw what she did to Taro.
Lethka is more dangerous than Virinoff knows. We cannot allow Lethka to detonate that mountain. If Cinder Summit explodes, the barrier will fall.
portal, quickly. Go now.
Aye.
I will enjoy burning you to ash, then melting your precious ice incarnate.
Nope. I think we'll be fine.
You threw away power for ideals. I will not!
And power for power's sake will lead to a dead dragon.
Lethka. I failed her. Time is short. We are done speaking.
I cannot celebrate the loss of a friend, but it had to be done.
You both have my thanks. I know it was not easy.
For us, or for you.
That is your choice.
We have stopped this attack on the barrier, but Firak will find a way through. Slavka, we need to return to Alexstrasza and Marifra and tell them his plan for the wellspring. Return as soon as possible. It is more urgent than ever to stop Firak.
Claws! To me!
And off they go. We're just heading back to the encampment. We can do so via Halfstone.
What is it you seek?
So, Firak is after the wellspring.
Safeguard all life.
Sarah, Marifra, I have grave news to report. A new Jaredin general and his forces are laying siege to the Eye of Ysera. The Eye of Ysera must not alter fire, Marifra. Pardon me. If the Eye has been breached, our enemies are stronger than we anticipated. Do not worry, Mother. We will go there at once to defend it. Ysera's like glow up. Very nice. Big flowy robe with like that little bit of Shadowlands peeking through the bottom and behind the like crest around her neck.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
Galinori's report is deeply troubling. The Eye's Temple is my seat of power here in the dream. From it, I commune with the Eye's energies and monitor the health of the dream and its denizens. The Eye's power flows throughout the dream and helps Yggdrasil grow. If the Jaredin take control of it, they could pervert its nature and stunt the growth of the tree. My daughter knows the Eye's importance. I will follow her lead, and so should you.
Night embrace you.
Aye, Sarah. We must confront this general immediately. Somnicus, can you make a portal to the Eye?
Of course. It will take us to its heart.
Lord Eraphras, do you know of any allies who can come to our aid quickly? Yes, I will go at once, Marifia.
Mother, I am fully recovered. Let me join you.
Good, I need you. With me, then. In, everybody, go, go, go. What's happening?
At last, Marithra, daughter of the fallen dreamer. Your dream is death, and your tree will be ash.
What would you ask?
So, this is Igara's new general. I am not impressed. We will prevail over this monster.
Surrender now for a quick death. It's more than you deserve.
Locke is but another one of Firak's minions. I will not be baited by his bluster. Fire Orb must be his doing. His magic threatens to overwhelm the Eye. Ysera is channeling a shield from inside the temple, but it doesn't seem to be as effective as we expected. Now I must confront Galok. Use my magic to bolster our casters. If they weaken, the defense must not fall.
Rest. You will never take the Eye. Rest well. 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 You will never take the Eye. Rest well.
Is that a no? Then burn!
Thank you. You will hold fast against the Jaredin and their magic.
The Isles welcome you.
Temper their flames, and our enemies cannot touch us. We have the high ground. No. Up here.
The waters flow again.
This bastion was created in Ysera's name. Long may it stand.
I never gave up hope.
The Eye's energies are directly tied to the dream all around us.
We serve once more.
The Eye is the font that nourishes Yggdrasil. It must be protected.
For all his bluster, he fled when he saw we had gathered here. But that does not mean he will not return. We must...
Go, Mother. Check on Grandmother. I will hold the defense here.
Thank you, son. Champion, come with me to the temple. Ysera is inside.
So she is. How are you doing, Ysera?
I have seen your dreams.
Ysera's hands shake. Her forehead is lined with sweat, her jaw set with effort. Please leave me. I must stay attuned to the Eye to maintain our shield. Mother, good news. The Eye is stabilized, but... Mother? It is not working. Why does it reject me?
Together, we shall
I mean, probably because you died and went to the Shadowland, you know.
What would you ask of me?
Farah's the dreamer now. Take this one.
Rest well.
My mother seems unable to fully attune with the Eye. Perhaps it senses her ties to Ardenweald. Her shield is but a fraction of the Eye's power. If she was fully attuned, she could completely quench our foe's flames. We cannot idly wait. We still need more information about Galok and his plan of attack. Bodwin indicates there is a new flurry of activity in Igra's base of operations. With Bodwin's help, we can investigate without being seen. The Eye is my problem to solve, dear daughter. Faithful Bodwin brings news. Follow him. Lead your flight.
Dreams guide you.
All right, Mother. Buy me a little more time. We'll have a plan. Show us, Bodwin. We'll regroup outside overlooking the Jaredin base. Onward, Bodwin! And away he goes. Oh, that way. Let's remember to keep drinking water. Keep ourselves hydrated between all this dialogue. Thrash gone me throat out. Oh, there we go.
Hello, champion.
This will not be easy.
Rest well.
The Jaredin, Primalists and Druids of the Flame make a powerful trio. Their assault has been far too successful, and though I want to believe in our victory, I am scared of the cost. So what happened to my son, Gerifrus? I know that none of us is untouchable. Much depends on us, Slavka. Let us not waver.
Dreams guide you.
Bodwin reports that Galok is not the only new threat to the Eye. The Jaredin forces below are led by two others, a warrior and a mage. It is unwise to engage them directly, but in their own well-established base. But I am certain they are part of Galok's plan of attack. Please gather more information from these Jaredin leaders. We need to know how best to counteract their attacks. Bodwin can grant you stealth so that you may move unseen in the camp. Very nice.
Is it time to go already?
Use this power wisely.
For Yggdrasil.
Bodwin's scouting sortie returned more key information. The Jaredin plan to use suffused weapons to turn the tide of battle. We must dispatch their smiths and destroy their weapons. Targeting both will weaken and slow them. Then we will have more time to consider our next move. You will be in great danger on this mission. Take this. Throwing it onto our enemies will temporarily put them to sleep. Use it so that you may avoid becoming overwhelmed in combat.
May your dreams...
I will likely not, and I will just murder them all.
The Jaredin fires flare once again. We must stop them before they become a blaze.
Hello, everyone. So we have to do what that individual's there is doing. We put a bit of stealth and we chuck it at that orb. Once our fire magic succeeds, there will be nothing to stop us from descending upon the Eye of Ysera. Okay. We'll do some assistance here. We need to kill him anyway. Oh, he's going in. For all of them. More frosty business. Now that helps us out too. Where's the other one? Down and that way. Don't need the forces one. Just need to kill enough. That fellow there. No sundering. They removed that from warriors. You should not have it. Right, along that way. Big snake. Come here. Little spark. What are you doing? Shoot! Shoot! Stabbing, more slashing, more cold. There we go. Right, hit that stealth button. Didn't quite work, but it's fine. Move it, weapon shapers. Igor expects perfection. I don't mind, mate. Just breaking your stuff. Destroying your supplies. Frosty, step, step, step. Those are all animations like they lifted over from Legion, which have worked quite well. Damn it. Go sleep. That was useful then. Don't wake up and come hit me though. Absolutely is going to wake up and come hit me. Oop. That works out. To frosty breath. Right, 4 more. You down here. You over here. Gotta love Death Grip. The big ol' yank. Quite how much damage we're losing just because I haven't gone and put Death Knight, like runic stuff, rune forging, that was it, on our weapons, but there we are. Ooh, living deposit. We can overload this. Which in the Emerald Dreams case, we meditate on it briefly and draw its essence. Boop, and then get a load of stuff. Wonder if that'll work out. That one says Dragon Isles. We'll have to see if they do something similar in the War Within or not. I haven't looked in at all to what they've done to professions, really. Other than, like, the work order changes. Right, one more. Excuse me. Oh, you can just spot invisible. You're one of those with that little eyeball, eh? No matter. We will find what we need. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit. God damn it. I tried. I never claimed to be any good at stealth. In any game. I'm sure at some point there will be a stealth game that goes up on the channel and you will be able to see my horrendous capabilities in that regard. Who knows for sure, though. Right. Spy on Igara the Cruel. The big boss, as it were. The Jaredin at the moment. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just grabbing this rock.
Then we'll stealth again.
Use that item yet.
Boop. Hello. Where do I need to be? Oh, does it want me specifically up there? God damn it, game. Oh, here with Bodwin. Let's see what she's up to.
Galak, you have returned from your hunt. I trust the weapons I supplied you were effective. Good. Now go. Take the eye. But bring me any prisoners you capture. Virak may want them for more testing.
Afraid your fiery mane is clipping through your bosom a little bit. Very silly. One day hair tech in video games. I know it's like very intensive on a game as well. Probably simulating all of that within WoW. Probably a ways off yet. Right, let's get these turned in. We've made good progress today. Didn't think we'd quite get through most of the campaign, but we're there.
Our flight stands unified once more.
Rifra is very still. Only her eyes betray unspeakable rage. We will avenge our kin. This one.
Dreams guide you.
That will hamper their forces significantly.
Rest well.
Thank you, Bodwin. Your assistance has been vital to our victory. And yours, Slavka, as well. As always, rather. Galarok is a coward. He refuses to engage us directly until he is sure of success. We do not have the resources to attack his base, but if we cannot go to him, maybe we can entangle him in our own territory. I am confident we can prepare a trap here for Galarok and his forces. My plan is not without risks, and controlling the playing field will be our key advantage. The question remains, how do we lure them here?
Is it time to go already?
Meet me back in the temple. I have an idea to lure Galarok into our hands, but I must consult with my flight. Yeah, sure, you take your moment, let me just equip me stuff. I'm going to take that upgrade, and this cloak is exactly the same, but not a tank one. For some reason. Isn't that just better? Same strength, same everything else, it just has some bonus avoidance. Why wouldn't I take that? Even if I'm not a tank spec, that's still better. Right, let's go see everybody. Yum. We don't have the forces to breach Galok's base of operations. We also can't hold this defense indefinitely. He wants the eye, and if we line it with traps first, then lure him here. Speak with the others. Remember this guy? This guy was like stood at the top of Wormrest Tower with you, Sarah, in Northrend. Gefrus obviously has been here throughout Dragonflight. Something because I don't remember as well, I'm afraid. A chat.
Find anything interesting?
We are struggling to keep up the protective barrier. Every moment that passes, the enemy's magic just burns hotter. Galok knows this. He expects us to fall. What do you think about Murphy's plan?
All the suffering that has been endured here. We must act. I will busy myself conceiving strategies for Lord Itharius and Somnicus. I believe that is where I am most useful.
Okay. What about you, Somnicus?
Yes. Whether we like it or not, there will be battle, and we must face it headstrong. I have begun rallying the Eye's defenders to anticipate this. Let us execute the plan swiftly and surely.
Marithra is right.
Oh, that was a little too deep.
Our enemy has shown they can breach our most well-defended strongholds. I have rallied the druids here to help us. It is time to be proactive, not reactive.
I would agree. And you, Lord Eraphras?
It is Lord Itharius.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Itharius. My apologies. That was great.
I have sounded the horn for additional allies. I'm not sure how many will come to our aid in time. The dream is under siege on all fronts. May their arrival be swift.
I have already sounded the horn to bring our flight here. On your command, Marithra, I will have them descend on the Jarradin. We will prevail. Together.
Alright, that's everybody. What about you, Ysera?
My long slumber has ended.
Despite the magnitude of Ysera's efforts, Ysera finally looks at you, and her expression is that of peace. My daughter wisely seeks the counsel of her flight. She already knows what needs to be done, but she does not want to ask me because I am her mother. She should know I will always make the sacrifice.
You no longer need my counsel, daughter. But you are all correct. It is time to act. We need a way to lure Galok here, and I can think of only one. It is risky. I can dispel the shield over the eye. That will bring our enemies here, and then we can execute your plan.
Alright.
Tell me of your dreams.
Marithra solemnly nods at our allies. That settles it then. Let us begin preparations.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Our trap is many layered. Plant these seeds around town. Gardeners have already prepared the soil. These plants will be effective tools to poisoning our enemy. Handle them carefully, or some may sprout sooner than later. Also, Kiar Featherpaw, our Umbracore keeper, has an idea to mobilize the very strong creatures. Go speak with her. Finally, meet with Somnimicus to give everyone the signal that battle is imminent.
For Amir Drasil.
We shall do it then. Everyone, go and finish the preparations. Slavka will send word when everything is ready. I shall hold the defences steadfast here with my mother. Onward. This will probably be our last bit of bother for the day. Might well be able to get the rest of this main quest line done tomorrow and move on to the heritage stuff. Will very much depend on what needs to be done there, and if indeed it does require some raid, as that will be a little more troublesome depending on our gear. Yes, because currently our item level will not stand up to that. We'll see by the end of the quest line. We might be able to upgrade some stuff. Hoop. Hoop. Oh, come on, dear. It didn't hurt that much. Whack. Angry plant. Away. Owl.
Hello, you must be Marithra's champion.
I can't help but do a sillier voice for them. I mean, look at them.
Goddamn owlkin. I will direct the Umberclaws to take strategic positions for the battle ahead. Don't forget, dinner time is the special phase to activate the Umberclaws' aggression. They will charge and rip into the nearest foe. The Jarradin think us delicate and magic forward. I'm eager to prove them wrong. Go then, Slavka. I will proudly meet you on the battlefield. This shall cast an illusion that they are just baby cubs. When the Jarradin come, they will appear as easy prey. Then, to motivate the Umberclaws to fight the Jarradin, just say dinner time.
It's very silly. That's part of the reason why I always loved WoW. It's not afraid to just be a little silly, even in the serious moments. You had a lot of people commentating that there wasn't enough conflict in Dragonflight. There wasn't enough serious things going wrong, but, you know, as we've been doing this whole morning, you go through, you read the quest lines, there's some heavy themes, like, underpinning everything that's happening here. From the Night Elves' history, to what it means within the dream, to why people's motivations are what they are leading into here on either side. I don't know. A lot of people react on face value, and it's like, just take the time. Not perfect by any means. There's plenty here. Alright, Somnicus.
Why am I awake?
Thank you for helping us prepare the trap. I have great confidence in Marifra's plan. I've rallied the Guy's Guard and denizens. Upon your word, we will move into position and be ready to fight.
Traps are prepared. We are ready.
To arms, my brethren,
For a Murdersil!
See, that's a bit much better voice acted. They all say, off we go then, everyone. Charge back up the hill to where we just were. Bear in mind the music as well. Have that volume up a bit on my end.
Hello, Julian.
Now, we are ready.
Is it time to go already?
It is, I'm afraid. As ready as we can be. Guard is in place, our trap ripe to be sprung. The Emerald Preserver's magic is linked to Ysera's. Upon your signal, it will simultaneously drop the magical defense. This is what Galok has been waiting for. His forces will swoop in like carrion birds. We await your words, Lavka.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Let's do it.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
The Jaredin's mages must be strong to launch a sustained assault like this. We are running out of time. I cannot attune to it fully. It grows painful to keep trying. I am ready, as I trust you are. Say the word, and I will let go.
Courage, young one. Hope is never
They are
lost.
here. Mother! I am fine. Go. Our flight needs you. Oh, not quite.
Our flight stands
I must trust her
unified
and
once
myself.
more.
It is time to
Rest
fight.
well.
Galok is here. All going according to plan then. We'll put an end to him and any of his lieutenants.
Dreams guide you.
Use the traps you have laid to our advantage, Slavka. Defeat every monster that dares threaten us.
For a Mirdrasil.
There we go. Let's get into it. Frosty! Stuck in. I'm afraid the Jaredin won't. Right, where are these folks we have to slay? Are they all up here? There. Find them in a minute. Just kill a couple of these. Right. They are behind the other way. Where are all these traps and things? Oh, they're around as we go. Nope. Nope. Too much murder. Come on, Boomkin, you've got him. Go, Trap. Go help. Yeah, Angry Seed. Yeah, go get him. More customised Boomkin. It's a Colteran one with all the bones going on. Very fancy. Hit this trap and then we'll AoE them. Go on, baby owl there. Dinner time! Hee. Umber claws they are. They're pretty much owl bears. Come here, all of you together now. Here we are doing. Alright. You first, Molten Binder. Just hit this little patch of dirt, get our little friend going. Whoop. Yes, we've got a little...
Dara demands your death.
Tough. To embers. And, next. Alright, we've done the bigger one, so now we just need to find the individual commanders. There's Galok. our stuff. Summon a ghoul. Chucks a spear, that does nothing. Void the dragon breath. Ah, your efforts are futile. Farak will burn this all down. Go, Ragra. Didn't run away. I hate that. I hate that. Not just MMOs, but in any game where I could just literally stab him. And we've already been fighting. It's not like stabbing in the back. The anvil. Oh look, he summoned some floaty weapons. Just AoE them down. Go on, ghoul. Get in there. No, I don't summon you often. The Jaredin will rise. Refrep. Oh, it's such a nice model.
Our flight stands unified once more.
We almost have got routed. Keep up the pressure. The tides are turning. Push the advantage.
The dream must be
We've secured the land beneath our feet. Now for the skies. Galok flies from us, but he is weakened. The time to strike is now.
Is it time
Oh, this is a silly minigame quest. Helmet. You basically just, these fit, you just boop into things. Bap, bap. Bap. That little thud noise. Phew. We're not at like a full level of mounted combat by any means yet. But it's a change of pet. Bap. Yep, out of the way. Take our old undead dragon out. Bap. Bap, bap, bap. Ah, very silly. Don't you phase? Few more. Yep. Come here. Ah, there we go. Nope, don't you fight me. I just gotta talk to Marifra.
Hello, champion.
Look, he's weak and cornered. Let's finish this. I'm ready.
Beasts! To the eye! Obey your master! Stand down, Gallox. We have won. Not while I yet live.
We will suffer your evil no longer!
The Joradin will be your doom. We are constant as the...
Be gone!
Well done, team. Oh. Little victory of everyone all stood together thereafter.
Tell me of your dreams.
Even if it's just one of the phases. It is done.
May your dreams be peaceful.
I almost cannot believe this worked. I am ever grateful for everyone's trust and faith. We could not have won this battle without the help of our allies and the flight. But the fight is far from over. Based on the intel we have gathered, Iraq and his minions are preparing an even greater assault. Their bases stand strong and terrifyingly close to the Dream's Hope, bastion of Amedrasil. The Eye might have only been a distraction. We will regroup at Amedrasil with the rest of our allies.
Rest well.
Galloc is defeated! The Eye is safe again! We did it, Mother.
But Amedrasil is still at risk. Igira and Farak.
We will deal with them in time, Marithra. For now, we must meditate and consider our next course of action. And to do that, we must deepen your bond with the Dream. You must take my place and commune with the Eye.
Mother, the Eye has always been yours. I cannot...
You can. I believed the Eye rejected me because of my fall. But I know now it was not my fall, but your rise.
Take what time you need, Marithra. We will be waiting once you have meditated on the Eye.
Yes, we will follow your lead when you are ready, Marithra.
Thank you. All of you. I need time with the Eye, but we will regroup soon at Amir Drasil.
Alright, we'll head over there then. We'll hand in this one, and I think we'll call it for this morning. Made some very good progress. Nope, I will not shoo the pests away. Right, we hand this in, it should pop the achievement for that next bit.
What would you ask of me? Farak
Yep,
still
there it is.
assaults the Wellspring Temple, but the barrier holds strong. As long as it remains intact, the World Tree is safe.
Alright, we'll call it there then. Another to do on the morrow. And then hopefully the quest to actually get our heritage stuff won't take too long. You still have to be careful of the number of days left. This time next week we'll be in the expansion. Very exciting stuff. Right. With that then, thank you very much for watching and coming along on this little escapade into the Emerald Dream. If you enjoyed yourselves, please leave a like on the video. Drop down in the comments for anything you wish to discuss about today's stream or anything else besides. And until next time everyone, much love. Take care.